We've qualified for Europe in our first season back in the Premier League. Now it's just to decide whether it's going to be the Europa League or the UEFA Conference League. Roll the intro. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode here of Sleeping Giant, where we're Blackburn Rovers, and yep, as mentioned, it's our first year back in the Premier League, as you know, because you've been following the series, and we're now down to the final two games. We've qualified for Europe, but as I just mentioned, we're not over the line yet for Europa League. We don't really want the Europa Conference League. If we do get it though, of course, we would have taken it at the start of the season, but now we're so close to Europa League, it'll be disappointing to miss out on that. There you can see the table. We're currently 5th in the Premier League. We're above Arsenal currently, who do have a game in hand on us, and there's 3 points between us in 5th and 7th place Tottenham. As you can see, their 7th has become a European spot, and so yeah, we can't fall out of the European places because we're 16 points ahead of Southampton in 8th. What a marvellous achievement that is, to be guaranteed European football. But now, as I said, it's down to us to wrap it up and get the Europa League, get qualified for the Europa League. And here is our run of form. He was last with us for the FA Cup quarters final against Manchester City. That still hurts, that penalty shootout. Anyway, we've long forgotten about that, haven't we? We did get our revenge against them in the league. We beat them 1-0 at home, Adam Armstrong with a penalty. So we got the revenge with a penalty. Shame we just didn't score that one. That would have knocked them out of the FA Cup. We beat West Brom just before that Manchester City game in the league. 91st minute winner from Fabio Silva. We did leave it late in that one. We then hit a bit of a dip. We went to Arsenal, lost 1-0, which was a big game, 6th versus 5th. And they leapfrogged us into 5th. But of course, we're back there now, but they do have that game in hand and you'd expect them to win that. We then went away to Brighton and lost 2-0. Poor performance, really. We had a red card early on. Who got sent off? I can't remember. I think it was Travis. Yep, Travis got sent off, and he's been banned for literally 4 games because he had his he's been banned for 3 games, and then he was given an additional 2-game ban. So it must have been an absolute horror challenge, whatever he did. So we're without him now. We then played Leicester at home, where we battered them 4-0. Should have been a lot more. It was Armstrong got 2, and Bradley Dack got a brace as well. And unfortunately, we did lose Fabio Silva to injury. He is on the bench for this next game against already relegated Crystal Palace. Hopefully he'll be back for the Manchester United game, so it'll be nice to beat Man United. If we win this, we take a big leap towards Europa League football. And here is the side we have decided to play. Butland, Bell, Lenihan, Adarabayo, and Nyambe, Davenport and Buckley in the midfield. Rothwell, Dack, Bogart and Adam Armstrong up front in his favoured position, leading the line. And we're going to submit this and hope we can beat Crystal Palace. They are bottom of the league. They have been relegated already. They've had a terrible season, and hopefully we can put more misery on them as they go down to the Championship. I'm going to tell the boys, we want you to pick up where you left off, and I have faith in every one of you. So kick off here now at Selhurst Park. We're really looking to get the 3 points. I think 3 points would be enough, actually. Spurs haven't got a game in hand. We have got a game in hand on Tottenham, so hopefully this will be more than enough today. We can wrap it up for that Manchester United game, and it'll be a free hit at United. Palace coming forward, and it's a poor effort. Replicates why they've probably gone down. Let's have a look quickly at where the Palace's season. They're level with West Brom. They've got a minus 44 goal difference, and they just haven't scored enough goals. Palace, we do know they're creative. They're just not scoring goals. And who they got up front? Borelli, Zaha. They've been without Zaha for a long time. I did read that a while ago. I think he tore his knee ligaments, and obviously he's a key player for them, so that's probably why they struggled. Townsend with a free kick here for Palace. It's a good free kick. Butland probably should have done better, but Townsend does score in front of the Holmesdale end and gives Crystal Palace the lead. Not the ideal start we wanted. Yeah, Butland should have done much better with that one. He almost just tried to catch it and just completely misjudged it. We're 1-0 down. We need to get back into this game. Not good, is it? As it stands, we are still 3 points clear of Tottenham if we do lose this, obviously. And hopefully, well, we don't want it to go to that Manchester United game, because United could put a few past us and we could end up finishing 7th, which we don't want. So it is vital we do get some points in this game. Butland rolls it out to Tosin, into Nyambe, who plays it in field to Dack, who scored a brace in the last game, played very well in that one. Bogar on the right today, coming forward, bombing down that right wing. Good ball across, looking for Armstrong, but it's cleared away. Palace looking to hit us on the counter-attack. This is typical Crystal Palace. It's rolling into the box. Good strike, but he does hit it straight at Jack Butland. Disappointing half for us. It really is. You wouldn't expect us to concede all these shots against Crystal Palace, but to be fair, they're not playing with any pressure anymore. They are down, and we're going to tell the boys aggressively we're not happy with that one, because we're not. A point will be enough for us, so let's get a point, at least equalise. You'd expect us to at least equalise here. Header over the top from Koyate, and we're still living dangerously in the second half. Not liking this one bit. I'm actually going to change it to attacking. I'm going to tell the boys to show a bit more passion. I know they're already motivated, but let's fire them up a bit more. 57 minutes gone now, and it's, not looking good, is it? We haven't had a positive highlight. Well, we did have one positive highlight, but we didn't have a shot from it. And here we go again. I was just about to make a change. Buckley whips the ball in, terrible. Straight to Koyata. Is Fabio Silva fit enough to come on, I wonder? What's he looking at? Returning to full fitness in a few days. We are going to bring him on. We're going to bring him on for Rothwell. Push him up there. Swap Bogart and Armstrong around. Hopefully this will do it. To be fair, Holtby has been a massive loss as well. Him getting sent off in that last game against Leicester. Because not against Leicester, sorry, against Brighton. Because he really makes us tick in that midfield. Bit of an unsung hero, old Lewis Holtby. Bogart coming forward. Dispossessed easy. He's been quite disappointing the second half of the season, Bogart. He started so well, didn't he? Especially in his first game, in his debut in the first game of the season against Liverpool, where we won 2-1 at Anfield. That feels a long time ago now, but it really did set us up for a great season. We're ending it kind of disappointingly, form-wise, but we don't want to lose here to Palace. Get a point. And there's no pressure for that Manchester United game, although Arsenal are probably going to leapfrog us. They've got 2 games in hand. So it looks like we probably will finish 6. I'd be interested to know who Tottenham have got in the last game of the season. 5 minutes to go here. We are going to whack on a couple more players. Armstrong not having a good one. I'm going to put Gallagher out there. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put Downing out there. Gallagher's requested a transfer as well, because he's not getting the game time he was promised. I'm also going to bring off Bogart and bring on Chapman, a youngster in there. See if he can just make a bit of a change for us. He hasn't played for a while, Harry Chapman, in the first team. So as I was saying, Gallagher has handed in a transfer request because he's just not getting any football whatsoever. So he'll probably go in the summer, and there's a header over the bar there from Fabio Silva, and it looks like that will be it unless we do create another chance in these last few minutes, which we're not going to. Crystal Palace have to win today, and that's rather disappointing. I thought we'd have enough to get through past Crystal Palace, despite having a couple of key players out there or not to full fitness. And I'm going to tell them that's not good enough. We have to be much better against Manchester United. But we know now, it's still in our hands. If we get a point, if we avoid defeat against Manchester United, we'll be 6 and we'll be in the Europa League. So at least it's in our hands. Here we are then, guys. Final game of the season. It's an absolute corker of a game we've got for you. Blackburn Rovers vs Manchester United. Of course, our own story is we need a point to secure Europa League qualification, because Tottenham are at home to Bournemouth, and you'd fully expect them to beat Bournemouth at home. Bournemouth down there in 15th have stayed up by 9 points currently, and Spurs, current champions, you would expect them to pick up the 3 points there. So it's vital we don't lose against Manchester United today. What a shame we slipped up against Crystal Palace. But the Manchester United story is they're currently 3rd in the Premier League. Look at that, 85 points. Second place Man City and first place Liverpool have also got 85 points. So they are going for the title today. So it's massive. We've got 6 players injured. But this game is huge. We're in inconsistent form. They're in excellent form. So it's going to be a tough ask by the looks of it. But here's the team we have decided to go with. It's Butland, Bell, Lenihan, Niambe, Rankin, Costello is in there because Niambe's moved into the centre-back role because Tosin is out for 6 weeks, so he looks like he's played his final game for us, unless we're getting back on loan, of course, for next season. Davenport and Holtby in the middle. I was saying Holtby was the one that was suspended. It's not, it's Travis, so I got that wrong. Apologies for that in the last game. Bogart, Dack and Armstrong with Silva up front. Huge game. Huge game. Sit back and enjoy the ride, because there's going to be some twists and turns here. We can stop Manchester United winning the Premier League. They could win it with a point. It depends how how it all goes elsewhere. We're going to tell the boys we can have a chance to qualify for the Europa League. Go out there and impress me. Tell them we have faith. Let's get a point, boys. We're not going to change our tactics to be defensive. We're going to go out as we have for literally 98% of the season, and we're going to go for it. I say go. And we've got 1-0 up. What a start. It's going to be disallowed. Oh, he's offside, is he? Oh, we know it's going to be this loud, but let's see how tight this was. Oh, that's really tight, isn't it? Oh, that's really tight. Unlucky for Adam Armstrong there. What a start that would have been for us. And that's so disappointing. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't want to go defensive. We've been playing our usual balanced style and scoring goals like this all season. So why change it for the last game? Bogar with the ball in. Nyambe heads over. The system's got us promoted. It got us the league victory last year. It's got us to 6th in the Premier League. So why change anything? And then roll on 10 minutes later when United have done us 3-0. Bradley Dack into the midfield now to Davenport, into Fabio Silva. Armstrong strikes and it's over. We're all over Manchester United here. They don't look like a team at the moment that want to win the Premier League. All of them are still drawing at the moment. So you expect United to actually really come at us very soon. Here's Laird here. This is probably the moment now. Rashford racing through the middle. Rashford striking it's over the crossbar. And what's happening at the Tottenham game? That's what I want to know. Tottenham, they've just gone 1-0 up. Literally, as I just said, what's happening at the Tottenham game. They have gone 1-0 up. But of course, if it stays like this, we qualify for the Europa League. We don't really want the Europa Conference League, whatever it's called. Is it Europa Conference League or UEFA Conference League or Europa League 2, as it's been called by people in real life, not in the game. Here's Bogar on the ball. Back to Bell. Oh, he's run into the box. Lovely. Oh, he just couldn't beat Sergei there. And it's cleared up field, and Martial is in behind here. We need to deal with this. Come on, boys, deal with it. Davenport comes in. Is it a penalty? Or is it? It looks outside the box to me. I think it's a free kick. It is a free kick. Whew, let off there, but it's not over yet. Lazari's ball in. Bell clears. Armstrong now. Can we break? Can we break and go 1-0 up just before half-time? Good ball to Silva. It wasn't a good ball. Silva made a good run, but it was intercepted. It was a poor ball from Armstrong. Really good chance there. But we've had 7 good chances in this game, albeit 1 just on target. We had the disallowed goal as well, but we are in for a massive half. This is a big team talk here. A real big team talk. I'm going to passionately say we owe Manchester United. There was one there about a fantastic season that I didn't read fully, but as soon as I saw we owe Manchester United, we do owe them because they beat us earlier in the season and we want to beat them this year. City are winning, so that means currently they are holding on to top spot. Well, actually, I say holding on to top spot, Liverpool are top. So currently they're going to reclaim the Premier League title, but there's still a lot of football to be played. Nyambe, Armstrong. The cross was blocked, but it's bounced back to Nyambe. Armstrong again in the box. Good ball to Silva, and we're 1-0 up. And as it stands, we are a Europa League side next year, from the Championship to the Europa League in a season. Fantastic. Nyambe, albeit we was lucky, the ricochet from Fernandes went straight back to Nyambe, but then a lovely leaping header from Fabio Silva for his 19th goal of the season. He's averaging 1 every 2 games in the Premier League. That's absolutely fantastic and exactly what we need. We're going to praise the boys. They're 1-0 up. They're playing well. Let's tell them well done, basically, because they deserve it at the minute. Bell into Lenihan. If United score twice, we could be in trouble. But as it stands, we're 1-0 up and going nicely. Butland into the midfield to Dak. We haven't seen a lot from Manchester United, dare I say it, so far. It's been all us in the highlights. Armstrong's ball looking over for Bogar. Couldn't find him. Davenport, Holtby, Dak. Look at this football. It's wonderful. And we've given the ball away, and now this is where Manchester United are dangerous, where they can counter-attack us. But we've broken up the play. Here's Bogar racing into the box. Bogar strikes and is saved by David De Gea. And I needed that little break because I'm getting a bit breathless after that. Bogar, good ball in. Oh, Silva leapt very well, but he couldn't guide his header on target. I think we need to make a change. I don't really know what we can do because everyone is injured on the bench pretty much. You don't see the injured sign here when you start a game, when they are actually injured before the game. Should we bring the experience of Downing on? Everyone seems to be playing quite well apart from Bogar. We're going to bring Rothwell on for Bogar. That's the only change I want to make. I don't want to make drastic changes now. There's 20 minutes to go pretty much, and there's a lot of things that can still go wrong, like Manchester United scoring twice and sending us out of Europe. Tottenham, as it stands, are still 1-0 up, so that's not done and dusted there either. But we just need to concentrate on our game. If we see this out, we finish 6th and we are in the Europa League. Laird coming forward for Manchester United. 1 goal for them, doesn't really matter. Oh, Davenport's about to get a red card. Here comes a twist and turn. Like I said, there would be some in this game. Davenport's got himself sent off. Well, it has to be Dak to come back. Should we go 3 in the middle? 3 in midfield, maybe. Push him along here. Rothwell here. I know he's not natural there. Armstrong here. Bring off Armstrong for a midfielder. Well, now this is a story, isn't it? Actually, I was going to bring Johnson on, but no, we're not. It's not going to be a story because I'm going to bring Downing in there. Downing as a ball-winning midfielder, more like a playmaker. This will do. This will have to do. Come on, boys. 10 minutes to hold out. Tell the boys to show a bit of passion here. We're not going to change the mentality. We've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes, boys, and you're a European side. Dig in. Oh, it's us attacking. Rothwell coming through now. Can we wrap it up here today? Rothwell, go on, let's go 2-0 up and just live the last few minutes of the season very comfortably indeed. It's a good save by De Gea. It's out to Niambe now. We're still coming forward. Downing. Oh, he's lost out to Paul Pogba here. Surely, no. He looks offside, Fernandez. He's through on goal though. Bruno Fernandes. Good save by Jack Butland. It's going to be our day, guys. It's going to be our day. If we clear this corner, surely United won't score twice in the last 4 minutes. Alex Ferguson's still not there. They used to do it. It's not Fergie time anymore. 3 minutes left, or 3.5 minutes. Time seems to be going really slowly. Now it's fast, and that's got quicker. Thank you, time. That's exactly what we needed. And we are about to wrap it up. Any minute now. We have done. We were a European side, guys. What a journey this season has been. And unreal. Absolutely unreal. From the Championship to the Europa League in 1 year. Fantastic. I say 1 year because, I mean, when we actually come up from being crowned champions, that is. So technically 2 years if you started from both, from the beginning of last season. But absolutely fantastic. Confirmation here. Manchester City also, they've done the double. They won 5-0 in the end at Brighton. Let's show you the final league table then. So what this means for us is, let's start from the bottom. West Brom come up with us. They've gone down immediately. Crystal Palace have gone down and Sheffield United have as well. They sacked Chris Wilder and brought in Martin O'Neill. Leicester stayed up with 36 points in the end. That's real low. Points. Look, there's a few teams there. 6 or 5, is it 6? Yeah, 6 teams below 40 points. So terrible seasons for all of them. Brentford, to be fair, they stayed up. Good season for them. But for the other 5, terrible season. Let's go up here then. So Tottenham have gone from champions to the Europa Conference League. We've gone from the Championship to the Europa League by finishing 6th. Absolutely incredible achievement. Arsenal finishing 5th above us on goal difference. So does 6 mean we have to qualify? I need to look into that. Either way, it doesn't matter. We've done really well. Chelsea occupy a 4th spot to get the Champions League. Manchester United and Liverpool both lost on the last game. That is shocking, isn't it? And City put 5 past Brighton to win the title once again. Anyway, do we have anything in the way of budgets yet? Blackburn qualify for the Europa League. We're going to send the assistant because we don't want to record that. We're going to receive just under 29 million pounds for finishing 6th in the Premier League, and the payout to the squad is 725. We don't know our budgets yet, but of course that will come in the next episode when we do the end of season rewards and awards, and then we'll look at the budgets and everything then, and look at the transfer window and who we need to bring into the squad to strengthen it and to cope with the Europa League demand next season. So, guys, thank you for joining us for this season. I think you can agree it's been an absolutely amazing one to finish 6th in the Premier League, first time back. Terrific stuff. And leave in the comments who would you like us to look at and to bring into the side next year. Of course, we don't know our budgets yet, but yeah, leave some comments there who you think will strengthen us and make us a real European force, push us for the top 4 next season. It's going to be a tough season. We're probably might have the second season syndrome and be struggling next year. But anyway, let's go for the Europa League and let's go to gate crash the top 4. So leave a comment who you think we can sign, who you think we can, how you think we can strengthen the squad. And if you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. The more likes, the better. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing.